Pretty good. Not upset about it.
You got it lined up just how you want it?
It's good enough. I mean, I might give it a little scoot towards you in a little bit if it's bothering me, but
I think we're pretty
I
balanced.
think it's good enough. I mean,
I think we're
I
balanced.
can always sway this way if I'm feeling weird too.
Yeah, let us know on YouTube if we're balanced.
There's a lot of viewers on YouTube. You know who's our big YouTube watcher?
No.
Chuck Wilson.
Are you really?
Yeah, that's the guy who's watching us on the tube.
On the tubes. I would imagine because his music is there, so he's probably on YouTube a decent amount.
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
I think he's.
I love YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube's great. You know, sponsor us, YouTube. We got the following for it. So now,
please.
And if you're one of our subscribers, let me just real quick pull up how many of our YouTube subscribers we got. 265. If you're one of those 265 likely elder women from Mexico, according to our data, say what's up.
Si se puede.
Say como estás. We'd love to hear from you. So yeah, it feels good to be back.
Feels good.
It's Sofa Tomatoes. I'm Tom Sofa.
I'm Mike Tomato.
And we haven't introduced ourselves in a while, and I can't wait to let the people know what's been going on. A lot's been happening.
A lot has happened.
A lot has been happening. And we're just going to run through it, just, how we did.
We're going to catch each other up on it in real time because we did not discuss this off camera.
Minor discussions, but they were put to a halt to put this on camera.
Yeah, because I want to talk about it on camera.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm not scared even a little bit. Not scared even a little
So do you want to get into it?
Yeah,
Let's
dude.
get into it. Okay, listener, we're going to get into it.
So let's start how we usually start it. Dude, how are you?
I am doing better.
Okay.
Doing better.
Yeah.
So, listener, let me give you some backstory.
Yep.
So, last Friday,
Yep.
I was supposed to play in a volleyball tournament with Tom Sofa here.
Yeah, and if you listen to the last podcast, you would know that as well, by the way.
Correct.
So
stay engaged.
we're consistent.
And I did not make it to the tournament.
Correct.
Because my body and mind decided to implode.
Yeah.
To an extreme level that I've not experienced for a long time. Where, throw up, the full 9, almost passing out. It was really great. I really loved it.
Terrible.
Which caused a lot of things to be reassessed.
Sure.
And I had to make some judgments and reassessments in my life.
Love that.
And let's just start with something simple as to what I believe caused it.
Love that.
Because
what caused the stress?
What's fascinating with my panic attacks and with my panic experience, in the beginning, it did feel very cerebral. Like it did feel very much thought-based, thought-focused. But as it's transitioned with medications and time and coping mechanisms, it's almost flipped now, where it's very much my body doesn't understand what's happening, but my mind is aware.
Okay. Could be worse.
So there is that disconnect between mind and body.
Okay.
So setting up my my weekend of shit for... How do I want to start it? So, let's just get into it. So I've been a weed smoker pretty frequently since 15.
Okay.
I would argue that I've been very consistent since I was 15. The longest break I ever took was when I first got diagnosed with the panic disorder, and that was about 6 months, I think.
Okay.
Other than that, it's been maybe like 2 weeks, a week break here and there. But otherwise, I've been a consistent smoker.
Okay.
And to the detriment of my own psyche and body, because it's just not for me.
There you go. You just keep trying, though. That's the thing.
And it's not good. So I was back on the weeds. I was doing drugs. And my cycle that always goes with it is it'll start great when I pick it up again. It's great. I'm working out. I'm being artistic, and I'm enjoying music a lot more. I'm dancing around the apartment. I'm having a really good time. And then eventually it transitions into a pretty abusive relationship that I have with myself.
Oh, no.
Where I won't enjoy the things that I was once doing, and instead I would just prioritize just getting high.
Oh.
And it would be my kind of sole focus of the day. That was the high of my day, pun intended.
Yeah.
So the week building up to the tournament, I went on a bit of a bender.
Yeah.
And in this bender, all I really did was do bare minimum work.
Okay.
Did not exercise.
Yikes.
I did not eat. I did not drink enough water. And I would only eat like one super large meal really late at night. Mm-hmm. So setting myself up for success, obviously. And what ended up happening Thursday evening, I had a panic attack. And I had like just finished whatever vape thing that I had.
Okay.
And I was definitely feeling some anxiety about not having it. Cause I do, like when I'm in it, when I'm in the weed smoking, I'm going to argue it's an addiction.
For sure.
I 100% have
Feels good.
an addiction to it. And I definitely suffer from cannabis abuse disorder. I would definitely put myself in that category.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't take care of myself when I'm chronically smoking. So when Thursday rolled around and I didn't have any, then I like got really anxious and I like started to panic when my dad was here and I wasn't going to go to the dispo or anything. And so it just happened.
Oh shit. You were without, you were dry.
Yeah. So
you were like,
so
holy
I think
shit, I'm not getting my shot of dopamine for the day.
Exactly.
And my body either needs it or I need to be without it type of thing.
So I think I had a bit of a cannabis withdrawal experience. Now, whether that could have been psychically based or physically based is, an opinion.
Psychically based?
Like in my head.
Okay.
Psychic. Yeah, I'm psychic.
That's kind of cool.
But
I kind of hope so now.
But I think it is a little bit more of my body because it started with my stomach always, recently. So it was like I would not eat, so I would be really like low blood sugar, and then dehydration. So my body's already like in a state of like fight or flight.
Yeah.
And then all it takes is just, too much dopamine on my phone for a day and then I'm depleted and, completely dysregulated.
Okay.
So after this, I went on this like week-long bender, right? And then I ran out of weed and then just exploded into panic attacks. And that's my opinion as to why I really went deep into the panic attacks is because I just fell too hard into the cannabis abuse type of behaviors. And so now that I'm back on the sober train, I'm sober Sally.
Okay.
And I will stay sober Sally.
Good for you.
So talking to my doctor about it because it got serious. It got real serious. Like I was about to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
And talking to my doctor about it, and she ended up providing me some research articles about cannabis abuse.
Okay.
And holy shit, were my eyes opened.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
So not only do I think mentally is it not the best thing for me, I actually think my body doesn't appreciate it.
Okay.
So one of the studies that she provided to me was strictly around consistent cannabis use and gastrointestinal disorders.
Okay.
And this article focused on GERD, which divas know that I have to the nth degree.
Right.
It hasn't transitioned into Barrett's esophagus, thank God.
Right.
But I suffer GERD, and it is my life. And in this study, it found some correlation between consistent cannabis use and a weakening of your stomach sphincter muscle.
Okay.
And so the study suggests that it's like CR1, it's like the cannabinoid CR1, CR2. I don't know. I'm not a fucking biologist.
Yeah.
But something about that cannabinoid specifically impacts your stomach and it increases the prevalence of GERD.
Oh.
Now, to be said, that's not a guarantee. That's not undisputed fact because there still needs to be plenty of research on this.
Right.
And some of the research, like some studies have shown that, it'll help people with stomach issues. And then this study said people with GERD, it will make it much worse.
Ah.
And then there's also stuff with like your gut bacteria, your flora and fauna and all that jazz that's in there. So I'm reading these research articles and it's telling me that like, okay, this is probably
what's going on.
Not the sole thing that's happening, but it's definitely a major contributor that I'm not considering and I'm not taking into, like I'm not putting enough weight onto it. Mm-hmm. And so I'm glad my doctor gave me the research articles because otherwise I would have probably still been in the mindset of like, it's just me. It's not, you know, it's weed is still good for you. There's nothing wrong with weed, but there is something wrong with it. I'm going to argue that the cannabis that we experience today is dangerous.
Okay.
And I don't think that everybody should be using it. I still think it should be legal. I do want to make that clear that I don't believe we should have a prohibition on cannabis.
Okay.
But there needs to be a lot more research because
Sure.
the studies that show like the impacts of GERD and then the increase in psychosis is also a huge problem with cannabis. So, and you know me, I got the mind and the gut going on. So
Yeah.
it's not helping any situation of what's going on. And even just in this week, since I haven't had anything, I have gotten better.
I believe that.
Literally, when I smoke, I cannot sleep on the right or my left side.
Really?
So I'm a stomach sleeper, right? But I sleep like right arm under the pillow, Superman. And I cannot do left arm under Superman because that's too much pressure on my stomach and it'll cause too much acid reflux. As soon as I quit on Thursday and then by Tuesday I was able to sleep on my left side.
Weird.
Yeah.
Really weird.
So, and then also just putting hot things into your esophagus is not a good thing.
Interesting. Yeah, I think that's a fair thing to say.
But I was pleasantly surprised by this research article that
There you go.
that showed a correlation between consistent cannabis use and an increase in GERD and gastrointestinal disorders.
There you go.
That was really shocking to me
Makes sense, though.
because I didn't expect it. I really thought it was like just, you know, in your mind.
No, it makes sense, though, right? Like you're putting all the smoke into you. It's going to...
But it's not just the ash or the vapor, it's the cannabinoids themselves. It's that literal chemical
Yeah.
that is not beneficial to my body, it seems.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a ton of people.
Yeah, there's like
Tons.
a CHS, cannabis something syndrome, where people can experience really bad like dehydration and dysregulated immune systems and dysregulated nervous systems.
Okay.
So I would also argue that cannabis and weed just dysregulated my nervous system to a degree that I didn't want to believe.
Okay.
So I think part of it goes back to like the acid trips and me losing my mind and stuff. But then on top of that, I just think that I was using it in the wrong ways. And therefore, I developed a dysregulated relationship with it.
Totally.
And with that came problems of dopamine, eating, and all that jazz.
Yeah.
So it's not for me. And I don't want to blame weed as to the sole reason as to why I missed volleyball or why I felt like I fully regressed. Because I did play, I am playing fast and loose with myself.
Right.
And I needed a reality check, and that experience was definitely a reality check. I needed it. And unfortunately, as brutal as it was, it reminded me of how important it is to focus on my mind and body.
Heck yeah.
And not just give into the little quick hits of dopamine.
Love that.
So
You were missed. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm so disappointed.
You were missed, but we won.
Oh, good.
But we fucking won.
Good.
I fucking won the tournament. 2 tournaments in a row, back to back.
My mom said that 'cause you posted something on Facebook.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I told your dad that I won too. I texted him. He didn't text me back after I told him that, but
whatever.
But he knows, I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
That's all that matters right now.
God bless. Well, I'm glad it ended up working out because I felt so bad.
Yeah.
I really did. Because that's the second time I missed volleyball with you due to a panic attack.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is. And it's a shame.
And it is a shame. And I was smoking weed both times. So,
Of course.
and I think that's part of it. But now what I'm experiencing a little bit now, and this happened the last time I quit,
Yeah.
night sweats.
Oh, really?
Yes, I get night sweats, and I'll have panic attacks in my sleep, And so I'll wake up in just like a pool of sweat. And my blankets are wet and it's gross.
Interesting.
It's crazy. And so usually, I mean, if it's going to follow what happened last time, it'll probably take about 2 weeks for that to go away.
Okay.
And another thing that I'm also having is some agoraphobia, but only on the train.
Really?
Yeah. So those who don't know what agoraphobia is, sometimes it's fear of being with the public, but more actually, it's a fear of being in a space where you cannot get help or you cannot find safety.
Oh, okay.
So my agoraphobia on the train is that I'm going to be stuck in this metal tube with a bunch of strangers and I'm going to have a panic attack and faint.
Really?
Or I'm going to have a panic attack and throw up or whatever. It's this feeling of that, like, something bad is going to happen and I can't get off this train. And so, like, that agoraphobia will emerge. But it's only in the morning. I only get it first thing in the morning so far. And, like, coming home, it's fine. But then I'm in the office. I went into the office 3 days this week. And everything was kosher.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because also being in the office, it gets me to eat.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good. Eating's so crucial.
It is.
It is. I mean,
managing your blood sugar, getting all your vitamins and nutrients, and definitely all your fiber makes a big fucking difference. And what I've recently started, because I needed to get my gut in order too. Have you ever heard of AG1? Do you like that green powder shit?
no. What is that?
It's this I don't know, a powder blend of vegetables and vitamins and other shit. It cost me $100 for this bag of, I think it's like 35 servings, but I fuck with it. I first got it at the airport going to the wedding because I was also like struggling then, and I just needed to get my gut in order, my stomach in order, because that was what's triggering my panic attacks. It would start with like a feeling of nausea, and then out would come the sweats and everything else.
Right.
Which was so bizarre because it never started with like a ruminating thought how it usually did before. It was a physical sensation that triggered it.
Crazy.
So they had this little booth, this like vending machine, this AG1 vending machine at the terminal. So I first got the AG1 bottle that's in this vending machine, and there was like a little piece of paper in there, almost like a little fortune cookie piece of paper thing, and I thought that was a packet of the product. So I thought I'd buy this water bottle and I get one packet of product, and I'm like, cool, I'm just gonna try it. No, I spent $20 on a plastic bottle and a little note that says, subscribe to our website.
Oh my God.
So then I had to go back to the vending machine, and then I bought the packets, like 5 packets for $25 or $30, however much I spent. I was triggered at that point because it's like, AG1, what the fuck you doing?
Screwing you.
What the fuck is that?
That's crazy.
At least put one dose in the bottle.
Yeah.
So when you buy the bottle, you at least can try it. And then when you're a satisfied user, you can go back and purchase more, which is what I ended up doing. Because as soon as I got home from the wedding, I purchased that $100 bag.
Okay.
And now I drink it for, like, I prep it in my water bottle and I take it to work, and then I drink it in the office before I eat breakfast and everything. And that's what it says. It recommends you drink it on an empty stomach, which I thought was pretty fascinating. But I think it's doing something, and even if it's just a placebo, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm really okay with it because I just need this shit to get corrected.
For real.
And if it means I have to spend some shekels for it, I'm gonna shovel some shekels.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shekels is what it takes.
So come along on this healing journey, and I wanted to talk about the weed thing on the podcast because I hope that somebody that might listen to this is also in a weird position with marijuana and they're considering quitting and maybe not, and they don't know what the benefits are. I'm just going to tell you, if you're thinking about quitting, just do it and see what happens, because I genuinely believe that you will. If you're a consistent weed smoker and you're not in a good place mentally or physically, quit. Give it 90 days. That's what the studies say. Give it 90 days and see where you're at. And if it's not better, go back. But if it is better, then you know. And that was a huge thing. And so, and then since I'm also I was doing my own research and my doctor sent me shit, TikTok is sending me like people who are like post gardening.
Nice. Yeah, I've seen some of that.
So I'm getting a lot of that too. So, that is helping. That's actually keeping me motivated as well.
Yeah,
like
you're not alone.
I'm not alone.
Not even close
I'm not
to
the only
alone.
person that struggles with this type of thing.
Oh yeah, tons of people.
Tons of people.
Tons.
And it's okay. And don't let the stigma of like weed is perfect, there's nothing wrong with it. That's not true. It's not for everybody, and it's not as regulated as, in my opinion, as it should be, and it's not as studied as it should be. And that's because it's a Schedule I substance, which means it has no medical benefit whatsoever. Which is not true. Which is obviously not true.
Totally not true.
But
It's complicated.
But it's like alcohol in a sense, where you can have a one drink and you can live your life. You can have your glass of wine and everything's great. But when that glass of wine turns into 2 bottles, then, then problems develop.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happens when I smoke weed. It starts with like a couple puffs here and there. Life is great. And then I just fall too deep.
You dive in.
I do. And I don't care about anything else other than that little like dopamine hit, which is like, thank God I'm not into meth or heroin or anything like that, because you would never see me again.
Yeah. Thank God. Got lucky.
I'm too scared for meth and I'm too scared for heroin.
That's true.
So thank God I have that about me.
Rock on, man.
Yeah.
Rock on. Keep the sober train going.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you.
Thank you.
Rooting and tooting.
We're going to get better, and it's going to be better.
Good.
And it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And my doctor even said, she's like, I understand since you've been doing this since you were 15, like it's going to be difficult. And she's like, and just because you want to completely stop doesn't mean you actually have to. She's like, I'm not going to recommend that you do it, but I am going to tell you that it's okay if you fall.
Yeah, for sure.
So she's cool.
Groovy.
She's a cool doc.
Love that.
Yeah. So what's up with you? What are you doing?
Dude, not too much. I'm honestly, dude, work's been kind of busy lately, so that's been keeping a little bit of my, my focus on that. And then it's getting a little colder around these parts.
It's getting real cold.
So I'm not as inclined to just like go golfing willy-nilly, which kind of sucks, to be honest.
Okay. You're not a cold person.
Not really a cold person, but I'm not scared to like bundle up and like be out in the cold type of thing.
Yeah.
So I got to play 18 today, which was nice to get back out there. I'm going to play 18 on Saturday. It'll still be a little chilly, but bundle up. It'll be all right. Bundle up. It'll be fine.
It's the season of sweater weather. We're in sweater weather.
Yep. And then as far as kind of like what I've been watching, I finished the second to last Harry Potter. So the first Deathly Hallows.
Okay.
So we got the final Deathly Hallows that we're about to start.
So he's got the Elder Wand.
He just got the Elder Wand. Shit's getting kind of crazy.
Shit's getting real.
Shit's getting kind of crazy.
I think part 1 is better than part 2, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
it's all good though.
It's
all
good. It's very nostalgic.
Yeah,
they're coming out with a show.
I did know that. I saw that, which is very interesting. I'm sure it's going to be pretty good. I mean, as long as the money's in it,
Yeah, I know Keira Knightley's in it, and she's a good actress.
Yeah. And then, dude, I started the Chair Company.
I watched the first episode.
What did you think of the first episode of the Chair Company?
So it was actually here with my parents, and I'm dying. And my dad first put on The Truth versus Alex Jones, which if you've never heard or seen that documentary, it's about Alex Jones and his lies about Sandy Hook and these parents who are victims of his lies. So I'm over here literally on the couch dying, thinking the world is collapsing, and I'm hearing about kids getting shot.
Oh my God.
So I turned to my mom and I'm like, can we put something else on that's not about kids being murdered?
Fair.
So then they changed it to the Chair Company. And it's weird.
They put that on?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because it just showed up as like new. And so they're just like, fuck it. Let's see what's this about. And it's weird.
It's weird. It is. It's good though. It's really fucking good.
I am interested enough to go into the second episode, but I just haven't done it yet.
So, I watched the second episode. I watched it last night. You're gonna like it.
Okay.
You're gonna like it. The first episode was solid to the extent where
It's setting everything up.
what's going on type
yeah.
of thing. You can't really get a full feel, but it is Tim Robinson to a T.
Who I don't know very well. I don't know his comedy very well. I've never watched his stand-ups. I've never seen any other TV shows.
Socially awkward, cringy, funny.
Okay.
Socially awkward comedy.
Okay.
So socially awkward comedy.
I guess I can pick that up from the show. That makes sense.
Yes, and I mean this one, it's got like a tiny little thriller vibe to it, and it doesn't.
Yeah,
which is cool.
I think it comes from the conspiracy of it all, right? It's
Yeah.
like someone's gonna get you.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Deep Throat, like
About a chair company.
right. It's like Deep Throat in like the dark parking garage. You know, somebody's gonna come and tell you a secret.
Yeah.
You know?
So I didn't see this TikTok myself, but Rachel told me that she saw a TikTok that the chair company is spoofing Severance.
Interesting. I guess I can understand that.
Like, there's a small part of me that when she said that, I was like, bloop, 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 bloop. Like,
Yeah.
I kind of can see that
I can see
vibe.
it.
And there might be
Because Severance is very conspiracy.
Yeah, and there might be some sort of something there, but I just don't know yet because there are so many. Severance is such like an out of pocket thing.
Yeah.
And this doesn't have any form of what's it called, like sci-fi to it.
Yeah.
One thing that was kind of funny that happened in the second episode that doesn't spoil anything is he had like a file of some sort on his phone, and in order to get the file from his phone to his laptop, he took his phone, he just like tapped the laptop, and it just like bloop, and it wasn't Apple or anything like that.
Oh,
it wasn't like
interesting.
AirDrop.
Okay.
It was just kind of like a little different something to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But dude, this second episode had it all. Talk about feels. It made you feel something.
Oh.
It made you a little thrilled. It made you a little ha ha.
And it's only like a half hour each.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he
episode.
packs it up. But it's excellent. It's absolutely excellent. I can't wait to see where it goes. And I mean, Rotten Tomatoes, 100%.
Really?
100%.
That's surprising.
No, it's not. Have you watched the show?
I mean, I only watched
Jesus.
the first episode.
Well,
And I would say it was a okay pilot. I mean, I'm interested to keep going, but that's because I'm also like, it's playing to me because I love a conspiracy.
yeah. No matter what, all you need to know is it's amazing, and you got to watch the second episode. And then I'm going to go ahead and tell you to find a way to Netflix. I know you don't have it here. I get it. Whatever. Next time you're over at your folks and you're trying to just like, oh, what should we watch? Let's watch something funny. Detroiters.
Okay, so part of this whole panic thing, I'm now gonna go to my parents like every Sunday,
Oh, perfect.
and I'm gonna work, and we're just like hang out. I think it's gonna help me, and it's gonna help my mom. So yeah,
Great.
so I can Netflix then.
Yeah. You should.
Yeah,
Detroiters.
Detroiters.
Tim Robinson in Detroit. He's got his buddy Sam Duvet.
Is he from Detroit?
I don't know where he's from. I can look it up real quick. Where's Tim Robinson?
I get a Midwestern sense, I guess. He could be a Midwestern guy.
He's from Detroit, Michigan.
Okay, makes sense. Michiganders are weird.
Yeah, he is a goofball too. That's the best part about him. He owns like an ad agency in Detroit in this show, and he's just doing bad advertisements for people.
Okay.
And like he's just like, trust me, it's good. It's gonna be good. And the way that he does it is fantastic. You got to watch that one. Guarantee everybody's gonna laugh. There's a couple episodes that a couple of them are missed. That's just gonna happen with comedians. Just
Not every joke lands.
no, but just some of them are insane. And I think it's in Detroiters. Maybe it's in I Think You Should Leave. In one of them, he's driving around a car, and on his window, he's got like a hat and like a cigar sticker. So when he's driving, it looks like he's smoking a cigar with a hat. And it's part of this like silly bit that he's doing, but it's just so dumb and silly and fun.
Okay.
He's a goofball, man.
Huh.
He's a goofball.
Huh.
Gotta watch it.
Does he like have stand-ups available somewhere, or is he like a TV comedy guy?
I think he was an SNL guy.
I don't remember him on the show.
I think he was just a writer.
Okay, he could have been a staff writer. Yeah, let's go into his history. Welcome to the Tim Robbins episode.
Yeah, I mean,
Tim Robbins or
Robinson?
Robinson.
Robinson.
Tim Robinson.
Yeah. He toured with Second City. It's Detroit's touring company.
Okay. So he's got some improv background.
Filmed a 2011 television pilot for Comedy Central called My Mans, but the show was not picked up. 2012, he was a cast regular in an unaired CBS sitcom, Friend Me. And in 2012, he made his debut as a featured performer on SNL.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I don't remember him.
A year later, it was announced that he would work on the writing staff rather than continue being a performer, making him the second SNL cast member to go from performer to writer staff, and the first SNL performer to become a writer after originally being cast solely as a performer, because he's a great writer.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. He's just brilliant.
Wow.
Yeah. He did like celebrity impressions, known for like, do you know who Ben Bailey is?
No.
Bill Cowher.
Can't say I
Yeah,
do.
me neither. But
sure.
he's got it.
Pop off.
He's got it.
He's having a moment for sure. I think he's definitely emerging in pop culture. The studios like him. The people like him. He's found his thing. What I've been watching is not so hee hee ha ha.
Of course it's not.
Well, first I went back to watch Big Little Lies because that's a comfort show for me, even though it's about domestic violence, but it's a fabulous show. I don't know what it is. I mean, I do know a little bit about what it is because, one, I feel comfortable in the presence of women. I always have, always will.
Yeah, I do too.
Even though gay. But it almost just like, since it's about like wealthy white women in suburbia, California.
Yeah.
It just kind of reminds me of home, Barrington, a little bit.
Okay.
And I feel like I understand these people.
All right. Fair.
And it just gives me comfort in that sense.
There you go.
And I mean, the cast is fabulous. It's a quality show. I highly recommend it to everybody. And then I started watching the Murders. It's on Hulu.
Okay.
So it's based off a real family. Story goes, they had two sons. One of them was a bit of a fuck up, and he was partying a little bit too hard, takes his friends out on a boat late at night in South Carolina. They're on like the Outer Banks type of environment. Or, no, it's not called Outer Banks. They're in the Low Country. I think that's what that area is called.
Ah, okay. Yeah, the Low Country.
So they're in the Low Country. And these, group of kids go out on this boat. The guy gets too drunk and crash. And one of the kids dies.
Jeez.
But his family, his dad and his dad's dad and his dad's dad were these like bigwig legal schmucks in this town and in this area. So he could get away with murder. And that's kind of what the family was trying to do. They're trying to protect his son from being arrested or tried for murder. And with that comes just all the floodgate opens of the family secrets, where the dad is addicted to pills. There's a rumor that his older brother Buster might have been gay and hooked up with a kid that went to their high school, and then that kid mysteriously died in an accident. They think so, like, allegedly Buster might have murdered this kid, and it was covered up by the parents because they're in with the cops and all this other shit.
Oh my God.
So, but since this is a true story, I know how it ends.
Yeah.
And so, spoilers, this guy, the dad, he ends up, like, everything starts collapsing. Like, he's found to be, like, an embezzler. His drug use was found and all this other shit. So he kills his son and his wife. He shoots them at their like hunting lodge.
Oh my God.
And then plays it off like some dude came and killed his wife and son. But obviously he did it. And it was pretty obvious for the investigators. So this is a dramatization of that whole true crime thing. And it's got Patricia Arquette in it, who plays the boss in Severance.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's her name? It's Cobell. She plays Cobell.
Oh, Cobell.
Yeah, she plays Cobell in Severance. She's an awesome actress. She's so good. And it's a very cool show that I'm enjoying. Because I like the dramatizations of real events. Because it's interesting to see where Hollywood plays fast and loose with the story. And as of right now, I think they're playing a little bit true to form. But I don't believe the wife knew about her husband's pill addiction, but in the show they like make it that she knew about it and she like was in on it or something.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, crazy stuff.
That is crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff. Could you imagine?
No.
To protect your legacy, you kill your wife and son, and then ultimately end up destroying your legacy at the same time.
Yeah.
It's the collapse of a dynasty, and I think that's why it's very fascinating.
What was that show on Apple TV that I watched that had like the lawyer?
You tell me.
Lawyer, Apple TV.
I don't.
Show.
Is it the one with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Maybe. Do you know what that one was called?
No. But I know there's a show with Jake Gyllenhaal. It's like The Defendant or something.
Maybe. Crime shows on Apple TV. I'll tell you what. I like having a little computer at my fingertips and we're podcasting.
No, I like the research, the real time research.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I guess is it not? Ah, dude, Presumed Innocent, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Presumed Innocent. Okay.
Yeah. It's a remake. They had there was a movie of it, I think, way back with Harrison Ford.
Oh, okay.
I believe is what my grandma told me. I never watched it.
Sure.
But
this would have been like the 70s or 80s or something then.
Yeah, but Presumed Innocent, crazy good. You should watch it.
Okay.
I bet you would dig it because it's that kind of vibe. And it's so intense. It's there's a murder. They're trying to figure out who did it, how it was done, and like this one guy who's like an insanely good lawyer or whatever, Jake Gyllenhaal, is like all signs point to him that he did it, and also all signs point to that he didn't. Like, it's just like, who do I root for?
Yeah.
It's very good.
Okay.
It's very, very good.
I like Jake Gyllenhaal. He's a very handsome, attractive man.
Okay.
Rumor is he's the DL Demon Queen.
Okay.
Which we love and we stand and we endorse on this channel. But I mean, what was the movie with him in Brokeback Mountain is like obviously gay.
Yeah.
But there was another movie where he played like this art guy. He's like a luxury art dealer, and everything just starts to kill everybody. It was very weird.
Weird.
But he's got some hits and he's got some misses for sure.
Can't hit them all. You just can't.
No.
Wish you could, but so okay. So you're watching stuff. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I'm streaming stuff. I'm like Apple Music is better than Spotify.
Duh.
But at the same time, it's not. So my one beef with Apple Music so far has been...
You got to add me as a friend on Apple Music, by the way.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I'm fine.
I'll add you. I just didn't know that was a thing. The buttons, I don't like how it's laid out.
That's new.
Okay.
That's a new change. I'm not even used to that either.
Yeah.
So give it time.
Okay, I guess. All right.
That's a new layout. Brand new update.
Yeah, I'm not kind of loving the layout right now.
Yeah, they're changing things. They're working on it.
One thing that I liked with Spotify was like the jam thing. So if I was playing Spotify in my car, and another person I was with also had Spotify. I could set up a jam and they could just play music.
Add to it.
Right. Apple, I don't think they do that.
Yeah, you can share a playlist and make it like addable.
Okay, but you can't do it in real time. Like, so in the jam, like, I would be playing my music, but they can go on their Spotify app and then queue up songs.
I think so, but I don't know. Don't know
Okay,
for sure.
they should. I mean, if they don't, that should be an update coming soon.
Yeah, I'm sure they got people on that. If not.
And then another thing that I liked about Spotify that I like Apple was the like the Bluetooth connection. So in the app on Spotify, like there was a little button where you could pull up all your Bluetooth devices really quick instead of having to go into your leave the app, go into your settings, and do all this other stuff.
You can't just hit your drop down that has the Bluetooth.
So I was trying to
and just click on that.
So I was trying to connect it to my Alexa.
Okay.
And when I am in the Apple Music app, I cannot change the music if it's playing through Alexa. But if I use my Alexa as a Bluetooth speaker, then I can use the app and change the music. But with Spotify, if I was playing through my Alexa, I can go into the Spotify app and it would still update with Alexa. So Spotify seemed to just be a little bit more compatible with Alexa is my thing.
Yeah, Apple's gonna work better with Apple.
Right, but Apple doesn't have they canceled their home systems.
Yeah, they probably are working on it.
I mean, Apple's they're really kind of dropping the ball lately. Actually.
Yeah, well, they're putting all their money into TV shows and movies and stuff.
Well, they're also trying to be a bank.
Yeah, I got the Apple Card.
Yeah. And then they're also investing in AI, and that's turning out to be a bust, and AI is a bubble, and that's going to blow.
I'll tell you what, I love my Apple stock, though.
Yeah, they doing okay?
They're not. They're pretty much never doing bad. So, good. Just keep holding.
How do you feel about the stock market these days?
I feel like it seems volatile, but it's been not. Like crypto has been volatile lately, but my personal holdings is minimally crypto.
Okay.
I think I've got 6% of my thing is crypto. The rest of it is actual stocks.
Mm-hmm.
So crypto going down doesn't really matter to me that much. So everything's kind of fine as far as...
I'm a little nervous.
But anything could happen, and all signs have been pointing to recession.
Absolutely.
Every single sign.
It's inevitable.
Points to recession, but the stock market doesn't show it.
Because it's delusional.
Which is why that I've been tempted to get out recently before it goes bad.
Well, so
and then when it goes bad, I can get back in.
Per our system, per this capitalist society that we live in, we are in a boom bust system.
Yeah.
So we've been booming since 2016, right? Or 20 even after 2008 collapse.
Yeah.
That was the bust. And then rebuilding, and then I would say 2015, 2016, maybe things started to come back to normal. Mm-hmm. And then the stock market has been record highs every fucking year, every fucking month, all the time.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much being driven by NVIDIA and AI and OpenAI stocks. Mm-hmm. They're pretty much keeping the whole stock market afloat, to my understanding. And it's a bubble because NVIDIA is heavily overpriced, and their chips are eventually there is going to be a competitor that brings in chips that takes part of NVIDIA's market share. So there is going to be what I'm expecting is a quote unquote correction in the market because everything is inflated, everything's overpriced.
Yeah.
And so there's I forget his name. He's an economist. He just wrote a book, but he's saying that I can't tell you when, but it's going to happen.
Yeah. So I've been, dancing around the idea of hopping out for a while just assuming that recession's going to happen. And I would not feel good if
I would just sell your tech stocks
if I got hurt by
when the recession happens, because I think those are the companies that are going to have the biggest correction.
God, dude, those tech stocks. I I feel like I don't have, like, what would you consider a tech stock?
Apple.
You think I shouldn't hold on to Apple?
I don't think you should unload all your shares, but if you want to try and make some money perhaps and not lose money,
yeah,
it might not be a bad idea to off some Apple stock at this peak.
God, dude, people just always be using that shit.
But at the same time, you can hold and wait for the market to correct,
yeah,
and then buy low, which I think that's going to be my plan.
You're gonna buy low. You're gonna wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the market to collapse,
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna go in because
everybody says.
I got some savings that I'm still fucking with, and then I just looked at my 401k, which I haven't checked in like 3 years.
Yeah, don't look at it again.
And I didn't know I was rich.
You're not rich.
I'm not rich, but I didn't know I had that much money in my 401k.
Just leave it there, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch it.
Don't even look.
No, I'm not gonna touch it.
Stop looking.
And I like that my company, as evil and shady as they are, they give me a good match. I'm like a 6% match.
That's fantastic.
Which is pretty good.
Gotta do it. You gotta do it.
And then the health care system is going to be a shit show, so stay tuned.
Terrified, dude. Terrified.
Yeah, I feel, dude. You want to jump on my plan?
They won't let me, man.
We can do like a Chuck and Dave wedding or whatever.
Chuck and Larry.
Yeah.
We might have to because I don't know, man. Because I don't know. It
Did you already get a letter that your premium's going up? Not yet. Okay.
No, but I've been getting some calls from Blue Cross Blue Shield lately. I don't think that it's going to go up necessarily. Like
it is.
Yeah, I know. I'm terrified. Terrified.
Unless the only way it won't go up as bad as it's expected to.
I already pay up the ass.
Yeah, insane. It's all because of the ACA subsidies.
Yeah.
So that's why we have a government shutdown. I mean, we'll get into that in the pulpit, but yeah, stay tuned on that. I'm nervous for.
Yeah, I mean, I'm for the listener generally. I mean, I haven't really talked about it, but I've got MS for the listener.
Is this the first time you said it?
First time I think I've ever said it, so the listeners don't know.
All right.
I've got a little MS action.
Can we talk about the original name of this podcast really first? Really fast? How it was going to be Schizo and Shakes?
Schizo and Shakes. Could have been. But Sofa Tomatoes, I think, is a little crisper.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. So I think, I mean, if things get crazy, I mean, I don't know if with the government being shut down, but I'll be able to apply for like disability if it becomes unaffordable, because MS is on that list of.
Okay.
You know, if I need finance, like I could get approved. It's not easy, I believe.
But that would be Medicaid, I think.
I don't even know, man.
I think you would, yeah, something like that.
Whatever. There are benefits that people get. A bunch of people get with MS. Just checks from the government. I don't think that it'll be like easy for me to get approved for something like that. But if that's what I got to work to do, then that's what I got to work to do. When the time comes to it, I'm just. I
want to be optimistic that I think the Dems will pull it out and they'll keep the ACA subsidies. They'll extend them. I'm hoping for it, but who fucking knows, man? This is crazy.
So,
but
we'll see.
But anyway,
we'll see.
Anyway, you want to talk hills? Or you got more? You got more tea to spill?
I don't have much tea to spill. The only thing that I'm gonna say is I'm going for the 3-peat on tournaments.
Okay, when's your next one?
Tomorrow night.
Same place?
Same place.
Same time?
Same time.
Same people?
No.
Okay.
You would be the same person as the last
one. No, like you would, like the other people would be
Some of them are going to be the same. Sure.
Okay, yeah. Because it's Kayla's tournament, right?
It's Kayla's tournament, yeah. So it's going to be, it'll be good. But this one's so 2 Sundays ago, I won a reverse tournament. This last Friday, I won men's 4s. And by the way, I'm about to go off on a little tangent, so get your listening cap on.
Yeah, it's on.
I don't know. Did you see So I posted it on the gram, and I know you're not on Facebook. Did you see that story when I posted it on when I won the tournament? I posted a little story of who I played with.
Maybe.
Me and 3 other guys. Well, you might have met one of those guys. You definitely don't know the other guy. And then the third guy, the guy that I ended up playing with, his name's Jeff.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you his last name, and I wonder if it's going to ring a bell or if it's not. Because it might not. It might. It's just one of those last names. His name is Jeff Carmody.
The last name does sound familiar. Carmody.
Carmody.
Is this Pipeline?
That's where I know the last name from, yeah.
What name was Carmody? What position did that person play? Because they didn't go to Barrington.
So it's Jeff's eldest brother is who you would know.
Okay.
Carmody.
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 Eldest brothers. He's got other brothers?
He is one of 3. He's the youngest that I know of.
And how old is that person? How
Who?
old is Jeff?
Could be 24.
Okay, younger than us.
22. Yeah, I don't know.
And his oldest brother is how old?
Older than us.
Older than us. Okay.
Yeah. 3 years. Maybe 4.
Okay. So like we would
Maybe
been,
2.
So we would have been like freshmen when he
Maybe
was a
2.
senior.
Maybe 2.
Okay. Yeah, the name sounds familiar. I can't put a face to it.
All right, I'm going to give you the details so you know. He was the outside for Lake Zurich.
Is he noodle arm? Like he had a little noodle. Like he was skinny with a noodle action.
Noodle. He wasn't our age. He's older.
I know, but there was a skinny guy who would like he hit really well, but he had a noodle.
This was not noodle arm. This was, dude had just the most insane. Like he was the guy who was hitting through every block.
Okay.
He was like they would set him all the time. He was their offense.
Yeah.
Lake Zurich. Okay. So the only reason that I even made this connection is because when I coached Pipeline for a year, I had Jeff's older brother, not eldest, but his older brother, Matthew,
Okay.
as the outside on my team that I was coaching.
Okay.
And when I was, and you know what? Maybe this guy, his dad is named Larry. He might have subbed as a coach for us once or twice.
I like really need to see a
when
picture.
we were 15.
Okay.
Might have subbed as a coach for us at one point. Maybe he didn't. I really can't be sure. But I kind of remember him subbing for us at one point for like maybe Matt couldn't make a tournament.
I'm gonna look this up on Instagram.
Or something. I
How
don't
do you
know.
spell Carmody? Like phonetically?
I think Carmody, Carmodey. And his brother that I coached, Matthew,
Is that Jeff?
Yeah, that's Jeff.
Okay. I found him. I cannot find his.
That's okay. Don't stress. He was a very good volleyball player, young, 14 years old, 13-year-old kids who wasn't that developed yet.
Mm-hmm.
But he reminded me of myself to the extent where good volleyball player can't focus.
Okay.
Good volleyball player, go run, kid, because you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Good volleyball player, go run because you're bouncing the ball when you should be listening to what the coach is saying,
Is that his older brother?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I have no idea I don't know what anybody would look like right now, but I don't think that's him.
Okay.
And so my only memory of the youngest one that I played volleyball with when you didn't make the tournament was him peppering with his dad, Larry, when he must have been like 11 years old. And his dad was just wailing on it. And he was just this tiny little kid. And he was digging it. And he was going, setting it back clean and hitting back.
Really?
And, he was such a good... Because his older brothers everybody plays. You start
it was a
young,
full family
you play.
affair. Yeah.
Well, Jeff Carmody, dude is a stud on the volleyball court.
Okay.
Dude's a stud.
Did he play in college?
I don't know if he did. I know Matthew did. I know the middle brother did. The eldest, I don't think did, but he was probably good enough where he could have maybe.
Okay. Interesting.
And what was kind of fun about that tournament was in the semifinals, the right side on the other team was a D1 right side, like pretty much freshly out of college.
Oh.
And
okay.
he was this lefty, just launching balls, just sending them so fast and so hard right at me. And I was just missing almost all of them. But but I got a couple here and there, but there was one where I just he launched it. It was going right at the ground. And I just put my foot out like this.
A little Pele.
And I didn't kick it. My foot was just on the ground and it bounced off the side of my foot and went up. Little foot pancake.
Yeah, that's great.
Not the last time.
Use any part of your body.
Whatever it takes. And we we didn't destroy them. It was match play. They beat us game 1 and then we won game 2, game 3. Made them.
Wow.
Yeah, took them down a peg. And then we went to the finals and the team we played in the finals was like a third of as good.
Okay.
As the guys that we beat in the semis. So it was just cakewalk city. Mm-hmm. Cakewalk city. And kind of funny, a guy that was on the other team for the finals, what the hell is his name? Matt, I think. Game 1, we're playing against him in just pool play. Oh, Jeff Carmody hits like a relatively hard, not fully hard down ball at him. And this tall guy, Matt, he goes to set it. And I don't know if the ball gets stuck in the light when he looks up or what. But he jams both of his thumbs and goes right through.
What?
Jams both of his thumbs and then misses it with his fingers. He just tried to set it like this. And then he got one. He had to get one of his hands taped up because it was so bad. And then he's he's got to be 6'3", 6'4". He didn't hit outside or right side the rest of the tournament. Made it to the finals. Had to play middle back. He's not a defensive player.
Yeah.
And when I played with him on my team for pool play, we were talking about it, and he was like, we were like, do you think you can block? He's like, yeah, maybe. I was like, no, you're not blocking.
Wait, so
go play middle back.
He tries to set the ball, ends up jamming both of his thumbs?
Yeah, both of them.
Like, did he shove his thumbs into the ball?
I don't know how he did it.
How is that possible?
I don't know how he did it. It was the first game. It was like 0.5 of the tournament.
What the fuck?
It was so brutal.
I've never heard of that happening.
It was so brutal. So, kind of funny.
Interesting.
Kind of funny.
Interesting.
Dude, the chick that I'm going to play volleyball with tomorrow night, Alora, she's such a good volleyball player. I'm very excited. But this tournament's going to be so competitive. Yeah, I think. So I don't know anything about her aside from A, she's good at volleyball. And B, what I've seen on her Facebook, which is that it says she's from South Korea.
Ooh.
And she's got a South Korean boyfriend, I think.
Ooh, that's fun.
But she's Latin in some way, I think.
Alora does sound Latina.
Yeah.
It could be Filipino.
No.
Because of the Spanish influence.
I don't know. But needless to say, I'm excited to play. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah,
it's going to be a good
time.
Fun. So, you're ready to say, I got your tail. I'll see you later. And now that I got your tail, you'll come back to me.
She's just been inside all day, and she's like, I need attention. She also is like, I need to hunt.
Yeah. So I'm ready to do hills now that I talked about that.
Yeah. Good.
You got a hill? You want to go first?
Yeah, I've had this hill since fucking Tuesday.
Let's go. Run it.
So we are approaching influenza season.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
Agreed.
Okay. And I've been going into the office. I'm riding the train. I'm amongst the people. People be coughing. People be shitting. People need to be washing their hands. Mm-hmm. Why the fuck? Every time I go to the bathroom at work, is the faucet on cold? Who the fuck is out here washing their hands in cold fucking water?
That's weird.
I'm losing it. So I change it every fucking time I go to the bathroom. And I go to the bathroom frequently at work because I am getting paid to shit, let me tell you. So the way our faucet at work is set up is like it's a little kind of like a lever on the side of it. You push it towards the wall and it's cold, pull it towards you and it's hot. There's a little red dot and a little blue dot. Tells you exactly what you need to do.
Yeah.
And I go to the same sink every time, even though there's like 6.
Okay.
But I just go to the one that's at the end because it's closest to the hand dryer.
Right.
And so I switch it to hot every time, and I wash my hands in nice hot water, get real clean, kill all of those germs because I ain't getting sick. I go like 2 hours later, go back to the bathroom. I do my business. I go back to the sink, and some motherfucker has put it on cold.
Oh my God.
And I'm losing my mind because it doesn't make sense. We have survived a global pandemic. And you are still out here washing your hands in cold water. To jail with you.
Straight to jail.
I'm over it. I've had it.
Unacceptable.
And that's my hill. Stop washing your hands with cold water. If you do wash your hands with cold water, you should be deported to fucking Iceland.
Straight to Iceland, huh?
Yeah. Who just had their first mosquito, by the way.
No way.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Yeah.
That's really spooky.
That's spooky.
Huh. Dude, my hill. What is going to be my hill today? My hill today. My hill today. Here's my hill. My hill is to the dummies that think they're going to make the money in the sports book.
Oh, did you hear about the NBA?
I did.
Okay.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Couple of arrests in the NBA.
It was bound to happen.
Do you know any more information
No,
about
I
it?
just knew that.
Apparently they were doing like they were running an illegal poker room. And the tables that they were using in this poker room had x-rays so that they could see what cards or whatever were being played.
What?
And there was like millions and millions and millions of dollars that...
All I know is like the Portland Trailblazers or something.
Yes, Chauncey Billups, the coach of I don't know if any of the rest of the team is.
Okay.
But that's crazy because Chauncey Billups is a former player. So like how long, like what else has he been doing and getting away with forever?
Sure,
Like,
yeah.
I wonder that. And then Terry Rozier, a guy, I think he's currently on the Hornets, Charlotte Hornets. Arrested for gambling in some way. I think was probably telling people to bet his unders and then playing badly or something.
I'm not surprised.
And then there was also another something about how former Cleveland Cavalier coach did something about, like, had some inside information about LeBron James not playing in the first game and told people to bet a certain way because of that. So shit's happening.
Yeah, they're scheming.
Yeah.
The girls are scheming.
So my hill is literally just like, if you're going to bet, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Don't be stupid about it, and this is I'm talking to myself, I'm talking to the listener, I'm talking all. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. One leg, 2 legs, we don't need to get too crazy, just like.
Sure, yeah.
And let's talk about this now. It doesn't need to be crazy money either. Just a little couple bucks, just
bring back the $2 bill.
Make it interesting. I'll tell you the problems with the lower bets now. Now they're charging 50 cents a bet.
Okay.
So if you want to place a $1 bet, it's $1.50.
Oh.
Kind of sucks.
Okay.
Place a $5 bet, it's $5.50.
Oh, okay. Weird.
So that kind of sucks, but bet responsibly, I guess.
Just follow the rules.
Try to follow the rules.
Follow the rules.
Anyway.
And if you don't want to follow the rules, fucking go to Vegas. I don't know.
Yep. And then they'll make you follow the rules. So
they'll break your hands.
Anyway, got anything else for the people, man?
Do we have anything for the people? Go Bears.
Yep.
Fuck ICE.
Yep.
Free Palestine.
Boom, boom, boom. A. I'm down. Fucking A. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Check us out later about other stuff later. Okay? Thanks.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Peace.